Welcome back to Pancake FC, the YouTube channel named after the fantasy team named after my dog. Today we're doing some MLS Fantasy. We are looking ahead to game week 22, I think. No, is this 21? It's 21 or 22. It's one or the other. Good start to the video. It's 22. It's 22. I'm well prepared. We're gonna look ahead to that week. We're gonna do our tier list for players for said week, and then we'll take a look back at how my team did last week in game week 21, and then we will build my team for the coming week. Pancake is under the bed right now. She loves to get under stuff like in crevices or under the bed or whatever. She's taking a nap. I didn't want to move her. I felt bad. I kind of tried to set up a camera, but the angle's weird. So no Pancake cam, but maybe I'll go film something with her after this and just stick it on to the end like I do with some of the edited videos. So look out for a Pancake appearance at the end of the video. Until then, let's go ahead and get on with it. We do have our 4 tiers as start, bench, fun, punt, and fade. We're going to start with goalkeepers and move up from there. I've got Yohei Takaoka from Vancouver Whitecaps. They do have double home fixtures. I am a big fan of that. I think he's a really good option this week. Vancouver's defense is pretty solid. I know they haven't really been keeping clean sheets recently, but, you know, clean sheets are far and few between anyway. I actually think Martin Paz, I don't mind him this week. I don't mind Dallas's matchups, and they're kind of looking okay right now, to tell you the truth. So I do think he is a fun punt for sure. I'm very, very high on Steven Moreira this week. I think he's a super good pick for Columbus. He's been killing it recently, getting bonus points, getting goal contributions, getting some clean sheets. I'm very, very high on Moreira right now. Gosh, dang it, here we are. We've come full circle. Is Julian Gressel actually an option this week? You know what? He actually is, in my opinion. This is the first time, since maybe like single-digit weeks. I can't remember when was the last time Gressel wasn't in like the fade or the trap category on the tier list. It's been so long since I've taken him. This really actually, I'm gonna get emotional. We've really come full circle here with Julian Gressel. When there's no Messi on the field, he actually gets key passes. He's been in good form just in general recently, and it's a double home game slate for Miami. I think Gressel's a good pick. I think he's straight up a good pick. I forgot to stick Jordi Alba on here as well. So if I had Alba, I'd probably also put him in start. I mean, if you want to double up Gressel and Alba, I think that's fine. I would probably lean more towards picking one of the two. That's what I'm doing. What is my hair, as per usual, super wacky looking. I shouldn't be distracted by it. There goes my train of thought. I'm leaning towards picking one or the other, Gressel or Alba. I'm leaning towards Gressel, to tell you the truth. But I think both are fine. Brooks Lennon, I think, is probably a fun bench option. He's been doing decent with bonus points here and there recently. Atlanta just aren't going to be keeping clean sheets, though, so maybe more of a fun punt. I need to remind myself. Oh, we'll talk about this, too, in a minute, this dumb sheet I've made. So Atlanta are hosting New York City, and that's right, they have double home games, and Columbus. So I'll stick him in fun punt. If you want to roll with Lennon, why not? Wagner, I like quite a bit this week. I'm pretty sure Philly have double home games as well, and he does very well with the bonus points. Sam Shukwa, I probably shouldn't be this high on FC Dallas, but I just kind of am. I think he's a fun punt if you want to roll with an FC Dallas defender. Why not? Facundo Torres has been in really good form recently for Orlando City. He's even been getting a few bonus points here and there, but I still probably wouldn't start him. They do have a home and away fixture. Hani Mukhtar, I don't think I'm feeling this week at all. To tell you the truth, I don't think I'm feeling him. Paintsel was pretty good in a really bad LA Galaxy performance against FC Dallas the other day, but Paintsel was their best player. He was pretty solid. I got him here because I've just got a gut feeling that he's going to do really good this week. It's just as simple as that. My gut says he's going to do well. So I'm going to stick him in. Probably just leave him at fun punt because I can't really justify it with any logic. He hasn't been doing much at all recently. It's really been the Gabriel Peck show for LA Galaxy, but I just have a weird gut feeling that Paint's going to have a good week. Gazdag, I think, is a fun pick this week for sure. I'll probably just stick him in the bench tier. Acosta is, I'm pretty sure he's on yellow card watch. I mean, honestly, I bet at least two of these guys I've talked about are on yellow card watch. I can't keep track, so if you want to comment and let me know who I missed who's on yellow card watch, please do. That should be a permanent fixture as part of these videos. But I can't always keep track, but I'm pretty sure Costa is on yellow card watch. I still am very high, obviously, on Acosta. I would still say start him. Gald, I think, is a premium pick this week. I'm very high on Ryan Gald. Double home games. The Vancouver Attack is in good form right now. Ricky Pooch, double home games. Definitely high on him. Rusnak, I think, is a pretty fun pick this week if you want to roll that way for Seattle. I think Morgan is a fun punt as well. Christian Ramirez is in crazy good form right now. I would maybe... I'll stick him just in the bench tier for now because I don't think he quite reaches the status of these guys up here, but he's close to it. He's close to it for me. I think Gabriel Peck is a fun punt. Brian White is like maybe my number one pick of the whole week. He's in insane form right now. Insane form, and I think that's going to continue. Chicho is actually a little bit out of form. He did have a couple chances against Portland where he probably should have scored, so it's not like he's just faded out. He's still getting in there. So if you want to punt on Chicho, you can. Cucho is in insane form as well. I think he's probably a captain option. And Buanga, I don't know how high I am on Buanga this week. I'll probably just stick him in the bench tier because he is Denny Buanga. But that is how I have my tier list set up. I've got Takoka, Morera, Gressel, Wagner, Acosta, Gald, Pooch, White, and Cucho in the start tier. We've got Torres, Gazdag, Ramirez, Buanga in the bench tier. Martin Paz, Lennon, Junqua, Paintsel, Rusnak, Morgan, Peck, Chicho in the fun punt tier. And then in the bottom, holding up the rear, is Hadi Mukhtar in the fade category. Not feeling him at all. Let's go ahead and take a look at how my team did this last week. So, not a great week for my team. Again, not a great week for most people's teams because I had a bad week and I don't think my rank really changed hardly at all. Houston blew the clean sheet, which was just great, but Dorsey and Mikael still got some okay points, but that was disappointing. Wagner, I decided to roll the dice and risk not taking the four for Sam Vines from Colorado. That did not work out. Steve Clark did not work out. Brooks Lennon did not work out. Daniel Gazdeck did not work out. Costa didn't do much. Gald was pretty decent. Ricky Booch didn't do a whole lot. Evander did really well. I wish I would have captained him. Captain Gabriel Peck. I took a big swing there. I'm not super disappointed that it didn't work out. I'm a little bit disappointed, though, but I always know when I'm taking a swing like this that it's hit or miss. And then Buanga and Chicho didn't do nothing at all, but it didn't really hurt me too much because I don't think that many people had a good week in general. Let's go on to my team for this coming week. This is how I have it set up right now. So I made this sheet. I'm just calling it the player grading sheet. I made this sheet to try to keep, because I decided a couple weeks ago, as I've said a few times, that I need to keep track of who's in form better. And so I made the sheet originally to do that, and I just tossed a few more things on there. And I'm trying to use this just to help myself keep track better of stuff like that. So, basically, I've got if a player is doing well BP-wise, is in form, if they have a good matchup, if they're home and away, and then obviously green is good, yellow is in, and then red is bad. So that's all this is. I'm just trying to keep myself up to date better. According to this very basic chart, Julian Gressel, he got 4 green bars. Ryan Gald got 4 green bars. I don't think anyone else did. So according to this, they are the top picks for this week, and then also Morera, Wagner, Cucho, Brian White, and Alba are up there as well. So that's all that was. I did use that to guide myself a little bit when I started to put this team together. So I do have Takaoka starting. He plays at 9:30 on the first day, so it's a pretty easy keeperoo going from Calendar to Takaoka. I don't really expect Calendar to hit, but I'm pretty okay pivoting to Takaoka. Keep in mind Arujo and Miller. Those are my 2 scrubs, just running the back 5 that I usually do on a double game week. These are not safe scrubs. I'm just going to wait until the game times roll around to see who's not in the lineup. I'm pretty sure DC United on Wednesday are the other single game week team. I'll look at their defenders too, and if there's somebody not in the lineup, I'll stick them here as well, but they're just chilling there until that happens. So I've got Gressel. Which is so funny to me. If he hits, that would be just amazing. I would love it. I've got Morera, I'm very high on right now, and I've got Wagner. Alba is a little bit on the bubble, but I just can't. I'm just leaning Gressel over him, and I don't want to fade Morera or Wagner. I really want to keep Morera in this team. So that is how I've got my defense set up. Midfield, I've got Acosta. I've got him starting. He did pick up some kind of foot injury, that he's playing through some kind of pain. I'm not really sure what to do with or about that. I'm just going to leave him here for now. And I don't know, if I think of something better, I'll swap him out. I don't really love, in general, the midfield options this week. So, like, I don't... On my bench, I've got Gazdag, and then we'll talk about... was it Ijaramendi or Ijamendi? I can't pronounce it, but we'll talk about him in a moment. But I don't want to start either of those guys. The Ricky Puig and Gald are chilling right here. I do have the captaincy band on Gald. But I think it could just as easily change between Brian White, Cucho, and Ricky Puig and Rangald. Those guys are all in the conversation for my captaincy band right now. I've got Peter Musa on my bench. I meant to put him on the tier list. He's in insane form right now. I like the matchups. I'm very high on Musa right now. With Fedetta out, he should also be on penalties. I've got just a good feeling about Dallas this week, so that's why I'm taking a punt down here on the midfielder as well. And then Gazdag has some decent matchups in the double home fixtures. That's why he's there too. So, in general, that's why I've got it set up this way. This going with Ijaramendi is definitely a bit of a punt, but I don't know. I'm not super high on a lot of midfielders this week, and that's why I've got it set up the way that I do. I hope that makes some kind of sense, and that is going to do it. I need to get a drink of water. My throat is so dry. I live in West Texas, and it just gets so, like, dusty and stuff. So that is going to do it for today. Thank y'all so much for watching. I do really appreciate it. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. For every person who does so, Pancake does get an extra treat. And we'll cut to some kind of pancake video right now. Pancake. Oh, it's Muffin. This is, by the way, I have another dog. Poor Muffin never gets any attention on the channel. She's a little bit more my wife's dog, but this is Muffin. What's up, Muffin? Are you sleepy? Are you sleepy? Are you so sleepy? Maybe I should rename the channel to Muffin FC. Pancake, I think, is under the bed still. Pancake, you under the bed? I can see that you are. Oh my goodness, look who it is. It's Pancake. What's up, Cake? Oh, coming out. Coming out. You're coming out. What's up? Well, exciting day for Pancake. She's really seizing the day. Isn't that right, Pancake? Isn't that right? Isn't that right?